This is Ashley's before. Here we're choosing which colors to use. We had decided to make one side of her head a blonde and the other side a medium brown. Here we're placing the hair onto the drawing mat, and we used 3 different shades. Then we place the mat back on top. We begin by taking a small piece of the extension hair, a small piece of the client's hair. We apply a small amount of resin to the tip of the hair. We lift up the client's hair, and then we pull down tight onto the silicone pad, and then with the rolling technique we create the shape of a football. The thing about Extend USA is that the stylist has total control over color blending, over the size of the extension, over the thickness of the extension, over how many different colors they even put into the extension. If you wanted, you could literally put in one hair at a time. So again, he's taking the hair, we blunt cut it, he'll then get a small drip of resin on the tip of the hair, and then with a rolling technique we create the shape of a football, which seals it and keeps it in place. A resin that we use is naturally derived. It's not a glue. It just has the ability to encapsulate the extension hair with the client's hair. When we go to remove it, we use acetone. We put a small amount of acetone onto the hair where the bead is. We break it with a small pair of removing pliers, and it becomes a white powder, and then it just combs right out of the hair. There's zero damage when using Extend USA because it's not a glue, it's just a resin. Again, he's taking the scissors, he's blunt cutting it, and if you notice, these are very small groups of hair that he's attaching to the client's head. With pre-bonded systems, the hair is a much larger amount of hair. Again, that's the beauty of our system, is that you, the stylist, have total control over the size of hair that you use. The seal that he's creating is so small that if you place your hand over top of the client's head, you really can barely even feel they're there. Here you just saw that the right side is all blonde, yet the left side is brown. When he goes to do his last row, what will happen is he'll add some brown to come over top of it, so it's more of a blonde undercolor. And again, he just keeps repeating the same process of taking the extension hair, applying a small amount of resin, lifting up the client's hair, you're pulling down tight onto the silicone pad, and then with the rolling technique, you create the shape of a football. It takes me about 17 seconds to put in one extension. This is the last row where he put in a scattered row to blend off the top. Then we finished it by flat ironing it and then cutting it with a razor. We did some blow drying. Then we decided to show what it looks like if it was set. The beauty of our technique is that you can blow dry it, you can set it, you can flat iron it. Whatever you want, it's up to you.